Hello, friends. Happy Wednesday, and welcome to Behind the Scenes. I've put some stuff in my hair. Hopefully it shouldn't fall around so much now. And now on with Act 3 of The Taming of the Shrew. There is a music cue in here. It's party music this time. It need not be tasteful, so if you want to look out a track to play, I'll cue that. There's a scene with Hortensio playing a lute. I'm using some Foley. That's not the music I mean. And I think it plays until the very end of the act. The story so far, as you know, Lucentio and Hortensio are both disguised as tutors to sneak into Bianca and have access to Bianca, with whom they are both basically, I think, in love. Her sister Catherine has been won by Petruchio. Whether Catherine herself consents to this is seen as a little bit immaterial. And there are other people. That's pretty much it. There are loads of other people. Thank you very much. There's Biondello, who... Here's what's interesting. Baptista, the father, seems to have really... let me look at my notes. Can you read this? I can't read this. Lucentio's servant Tranio is passing himself off as Lucentio, and in this act really seems to have become friendly with the father of both daughters, Baptista. I think also he's meant to have vouched for Petruchio. Biondello is the servant of Lucentio, who I guess is posing as the servant of Tranio as Lucentio, but everyone just seems to know each other now and be hanging around and chatting. I apologise as well for how not done in one take all of this is. I hope you can follow it. Well, let's see. Ta-da! Act 3, Scene 1. Enter Lucentio with books as Cambio, Hortensio with a lute as Licio, and Bianca. Fiddler forbear, you grow too forward, sir. Have you so soon forgot the entertainment her sister Catherine welcomed you withal? But, wrangling pennant, this Bianca is the patroness of heavenly harmony. Then give me leave to have prerogative, and when in music we have spent an hour, your lecture shall have leisure for as much. Preposterous ass! That never read so far to know the cause why music was ordained? Was it not to refresh the mind of man after his studies or his usual pain? Then give me leave to read philosophy, and while I pause, serve in your harmony. Sirrah, I will not bear these braves of thine. Why, gentlemen, you do me double wrong to strive for that which resteth in my choice. I'm no breaching scholar in the schools. I'll not be tied to hours nor appointed times, but learn my lessons as I please myself. And to cut off all strife, here sit we down. I take you your instrument, play you the whiles. His lecture will be done ere you have tuned. You'll leave his lecture when I am in tune. That shall be never. Tune your instrument. Hortensio tunes his lute. Lucentio opens a book. Where left we last? Well, here, madam. Hic ihat simois, hic est sigea tellus, hic steterat priami regia celsa senis. I construe them. Hic ibat, as I told you before, simois, I am Lucentio. Hic est, son unto Vincentio of Pisa, sigea tella, disguised thus to get your love. Hic steterat, and that Lucentio that comes a-wooing, Priami is my man Tranio, Regia, bearing my part, Celsa senis, that we might beguile the old pantaloon. Madam, my instrument's in tune. Right. Well, that's here. Oh, fie, the treble jars. Spin the whole man and tune again. Hortensio tunes his lute again. And now, let me see if I can construe it. Hic ihat simois, I know you not. Hic est sagea tellus, I trust you not. Hic steterat priami, take heed he hear us not. Regia, presume not. Celsa senis, despair not. Madam, 'tis now in tune. All but the bass. The bass is right. 'Tis the bass knave that jars. How fiery and forward our pedant is. Now for my life, the knave doth court my love. Pedescule, I'll watch you better yet. In time I may believe, yet I mistrust. Mistrust it not, for sure Aesades was Ajax, called so from his grandfather. Well, I must believe my master, else I promise you I should be arguing still upon that doubt. But let it rest. Now, Licio, to you. Good master, take it not unkindly, pray, that I have been thus pleasant with you both. You may go walk, and give me leave a while. My lessons make no music in 3 parts. Are you so formal, sir? Well, I must wait and watch withal, for but I be deceived, our fine musician groweth amorous. Madam, before you touch the instrument to learn the order of my fingering, I must begin with rudiments of art to teach you gamut in a briefer sort, more pleasant, pithy, and effectual than hath been taught by any of my trade. And here it is, in writing, fairly drawn. He gives a paper. Why, I'm past my gamut long ago. Yet, read the gamut of Hortensio. Gamut, I am the ground of all accord. Re, to plead Hortensio's passion. B, me, Bianca, take him for thy lord. C fa ut, that loves with all affection. D sol re, one clef, two notes have I. E la me, show pity or I die. Are we call you this gamut? Me like it not. Old fashions please me best. I'm not so nice to change true rules for odd inventions. Enter a messenger. Mistress, your father prays you leave your books and help to dress your sister's chamber up. You know tomorrow is the wedding day. Farewell, sweet masters both. I must be gone. Faith, mistress, then I have no cause to stay. Exeunt Bianca, messenger, and Lucentio. But I have cause to pry into this pedant. Methinks he looks as though he were in love. Yet if thy thoughts, Bianca, be so humble to cast thy wandering eyes on every stale, what sees thee that list? If once I find thee ranging, Hortensio will be quit with thee by changing. Exit. Scene 2. Enter Baptista, Gremio, Tranio as Lucentio, Catherine, Bianca, and others, attendants. Signor Lucentio, this is the appointed day that Catherine and Petruchio should be married. And yet we hear not of our son-in-law. What will be said? What mockery will it be to want the bridegroom when the priest attends to speak the ceremonial rites of marriage? What says Lucentio to this shame of ours? Catherine, no shame but mine. I must forsooth be forced to give my hand, opposed against my heart, and to a mad brain Rudesby full of spleen, who wooed in haste and means to wed at leisure. I told you he was a frantic fool, hiding his bitter jests in blunt behaviour, and to be noted for a merry man, he'll woo 1,000. Point the day of marriage, make friends, invite them, and proclaim the banns, yet never means to wed where he hath wooed. Now must the world point at poor Catherine and say, Lo, there is mad Petruchio's wife. If it would please them, come and marry him. Patience, good Catherine, and Baptista too, upon my life. Petruchio means but well. Whatever fortune stays him from his word, though he be blunt, I know him passing wise. Though he be merry, yet withal he's honest. Would Catherine had never seen him, though. Exit, weeping. Go, girl, I cannot blame thee now to weep, for such an injury would vex a very saint. Much more the shrew of thy impatient humour. Enter Biondello. Master, news! Old news, and such news as ye never heard of. Why, is it new and old too? How may that be? Why, is it not news to hear of Petruchio's coming? Is he come? Why, no, sir. What then? He is coming. When will he be here? When he stands where I am and sees you there. But say, what to thine old news? Why, Petruchio is coming in a new hat and an old jerkin, a pair of old breeches thrice turned, a pair of boots that have been candle cases, one buckled, another laced, an old rusty sword ta'en out of the town armoury with a broken hilt and chitless with 2 broken points, his horse hipped with an old mothy saddle and stirrups of no kindred, besides possessed with the glanders and the like to the nose in a chine, troubled with the lampas, infected with the fashions, full of windgalls, sped with spavins, rayed with the yellows, past cure of the fives, starch spoiled with the staggers, benon with the bots, weighed on the back and shoulder shot and near like before, and with half-cheek bit and a headstall of sheep's leather, which, being restrained to keep him from stumbling, hath been often burst and now repaired with knots, one girth 6 times pieced, and a woman's crupper of velour, which hath 2 letters for a name, fairly set down in studs, and here and there pieced with pack-thread. Who comes with him? Oh, sir, his lackey, for all the world comparisoned like the horse, with a linen stock on one leg and a kersey boot hose on the other, gartered with a red and blue list, an old hat and the humour of 40 fancies pricked in for a feather, a monster, a very monster in apparel, and not like a Christian footboy or a gentleman's lackey. But 'tis some old humour pricks him to this fashion, yet oftentimes he goes but mean apparelled. Well, I'm glad he's come, howsoe'er he comes. Why, sir, he comes not. Didst thou not say he comes? Who? Oh, that Petruchio came. Aye, that Petruchio came. No, sir, I see his horse comes with him on his back. Well, that's all one. Nay, by St. Jamie, I hold you a penny. A horse and a man is more than one, and yet not many. Enter Petruchio and Grumio, fantastically dressed. Come, where be these gallants? Who's home? Ah, you are welcome, sir. Yet I come not well, and yet you halt not. Not so well apparelled as I wish you were. Were it not better I should rush in thus, but where's Kate? Where's my lovely bride? How does my father? Gentles, methinks you frown, and wherefore gaze this goodly company as if they saw some wondrous monument, some comet or unusual prodigy? Why, sir, you know this is your wedding day. First were we sad, fearing you would not come, and now sadder that you're come so unprovided. Why, doth this habit shame to your estate, an eyesore to our solemn festival? And tell us what occasion of import hath fall so long detained you from your wife, and sent you hither so unlike yourself? Tedious it were to tell, and harsh to hear, sufficeth. I'm come to keep my word, though in some part enforced to digress, which at more leisure I will so excuse, as you shall well be satisfied withal. But where is Kate? I stay too long from her, the morning wears. 'Tis time we were at church. See not your bride in these unreverend robes. Go to my chamber, put on clothes of mine. Not I, believe me, thus I'll visit her. But thus I trust you will not marry her. Good sooth, even thus. Therefore, I have done with words. To me she's married, not under my clothes. But I'll repair what she will wear in me, as I can change these poor accoutrements to a well for Kate, and better for myself. But what a fool am I to chat with you when I should bid good morrow to my bride and seal the title with a lovely kiss? Exit with Grumio. He hath some meaning in his mad tale. We'll persuade him, be it possible, to put on better ere he go to church. Exit with Grumio. Well, I'll after him and see the event of this. Exeunt. Scene 3. Enter Lucentio as Cambio, the musician, and Tranio as Lucentio, although, of course, they know who each other are. But, sir, true love concerneth us to add her father's liking, which to bring to pass, as I before imparted to your worship, I am to get a man, whate'er he be, it skills not much, will fit him to our turn, and he shall be Vincentio of Pisa, and make assurance here in Padua of greater sums than I have promised. So shall you quietly enjoy your hope, and marry sweet Bianca with consent. For were it not that my fellow schoolmaster doth watch Bianca's steps so narrowly, 'twere good methinks to steal our marriage, which once performed, let all the world say no, I'll keep mine own despite of all the world. All that by degrees we mean to look into, and what's our advantage in this business? We'll overreach the grey-beard Gremio, the narrow-playing Father Minola, the quaint musician amorous Licio, all for my master's sake, Lucentio. Enter Gremio. Signor Gremio, came you from the church? As willingly as e'er I came from school. And is the bride and bridegroom coming home? A bridegroom, say you? 'Tis a groom, indeed, a grumbling groom, and that the girl shall find. Well, curster than she, why, 'tis impossible. Why, he's a devil, a very fiend. Why, she's a devil, the devil's dam. Cut! She is a lamb, a dove, a fool to him. I'll tell you, Sir Lucentio, when the priest should ask if Catherine should be his wife, "Ay, by Gog's wounds," quoth he, and swore so loud that all amazed the priest let fall the book. And, as he stooped again to take it up, this mad-brained bridegroom took him such a cuff that down fell priest and book and priest. "Now take them up," quoth he, "if any list." What said the vicar when he rose again? Well, trembled and shook. For why, he stamped and swore as if the vicar meant to cozen him. After many ceremonies done, he calls for wine. "A health," quoth he, as if he'd been aboard, carousing to his mates after a storm. Quaffed off the muscatel, and threw the sops all in the sexton's face, having no other reason but that his beard grew thin and hungerly, and seemed to ask him sops as he was drinking. This done, he took the bride about the neck, and kissed her lips with such a clamorous smack, that at the parting all the church did echo. And I, seeing this, came thence for very shame, and after me I know the rout is coming. Such a mad marriage never was before. Music plays. Hark! Hark! I hear the minstrels play. Enter Petruchio, Catherine, Bianca, Hortensio, as Licio, Baptista, Grumio, and others. Attendants. Gentlemen and friends, I thank you for your pains. I know you think to dine with me today, and have prepared great store of wedding cheer, but so it is my haste doth call me hence, and therefore here I mean to take my leave. It's possible you will away tonight. I must away today before night come. Now make it no wonder. If you knew my business, you would entreat me go rather than stay. And honest company, I thank you all that have beheld me give my way myself to this most patient, sweet, and virtuous wife. Dine with my father, drink a health to me, for I must hence, and farewell to you all. Let us entreat you stay till after dinner. It may not be. Let me entreat you. It cannot be. Let me entreat you. I am content. Ha ha! Are you content to stay? No, I'm content you shall entreat me stay, but yet not stay. Entreat me how you can. Nay, if you love me, stay. Grow me out, my horse. Aye, sir, they are ready. The oats have eaten the horses. Nay, then, do what thou canst. I will not go today. No, nor tomorrow. Not till I please myself. The door is open, sir. There lies your way. You may be jogging whilst your boots are green. For me, I'll not be gone till I please myself. 'Tis like you'll prove a jolly surly groom, then take it on you at the first so roundly. Okay, content thee, brilliant. Be not angry. I will be angry. What hast thou to do? Father, be quiet. He shall stay my leisure. Merry sir, now it begins to work. Gentlemen, forward to the bridal dinner. I see a woman may be made a fool if she had not a spirit to resist. They shall go forward, Kate, at thy command. Obey the bride, you that attend on her. Go to the feast, revel and domineer, carouse full measure to her maidenhead. Be mad and merry, or go hang yourselves. But for my bonny Kate, she must with me. Nay, look not big, nor stamp, nor stare, nor fret. I will be master of what is mine own. She is my goods, my chattel. She is my house, my household stuff, my field, my barn, my horse, my ox, my ass, my anything. And here she stands, touch her whoever dare. I'll bring mine action on the proudest he that stops my way in Padua. Grumio, draw forth thy weapon, we are beset with thieves. Rescue thy mistress if thou be a man. Bear not, sweet wench, they shall not touch thee, cat. I'll buckler thee against 1,000,000. Excellent, Petruchio, Catherine, and Grumio. Ah, nay, let them go. A couple of quiet ones. Went they not quickly, I should die with laughing. Of all mad matches, never was the like. Mistress, what's your opinion of your sister? That, being mad herself, she's madly mated. But I wanted you. Petruchio is cated. Neighbours and friends, though bride and bridegroom wants for to supply the places at the table, you know there wants no junkets at the feast. Lucentio, you shall supply the bridegroom's place. Oh, and let Bianca take her sister's room. Oh, shall sweet Bianca practice how to bride it? She shall, Lucentio. Come, gentlemen, let's go. Excellent. And that is Act 3. I hope that made sense. Act 2 is there. Act 4, when I finished it, will go up there. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for anyone who subscribed. Feel free to comment if you want to talk about anything below. If you want to leave a tip, the tip jar's there. Thank you for watching. I hope you are all doing tremendously. Goodbye.